Chair.
Richard Tabato.
Thank you, Mr Chair, for this opportunity to speak on behalf of New Zealand First, and in particular on behalf of Ria Bond, who is a member of this committee and has been part of the process thus far. So feedback has been one of asking the question, why are we actually here? And it seems to echo some of the contributions of earlier members on this side of the House.
It's an existential question.
And it is an existential question for Mr Goldsmith, but the reality is the question is the legislation itself. I think the Minister will acknowledge it came to the House in the first reading and then to committee in a flawed manner, and it did not serve the purpose for which he intended. And the committee had a great deal to say about that and a great deal to explore around why that was the case. And the feedback from the New Zealand First member was that the toing and froing with MPs and officials was such that the select committee process probably failed the purpose for which it was intended, sir. And that is the question I raise in the House tonight. And I suggest to the Minister that the wisest course of action now, because listening to other contributions tonight, is that you're not achieving what you have set out to achieve. If there is any gains, they are minimal. And reading submissions in preparation for my contribution this evening seems to suggest, and I'm woe to read them out because it's not what's in the bill, what should be in the bill. So I'm well advised not to read those submissions out. Thank you, Mr Chair. What I will acknowledge is that Part 1, Clause 4, which sought to remove the right to operate a grant of patent on the grounds of a claim or claims relate to one or more inventions, seem to have been supported by the committee and submitters. But from essentially then on, sir, around single patent application process, single patent examination process, and then Part 1, Clause 6, where all 13 submissions oppose the implementation of the joint regime, we have come to a point where I suggest respectfully to the Minister that he and his officials need to take this back for due and thoughtful consideration, because I submit it is not achieving what he sets out to do. It's a short contribution, sir, but it's a sincere one, and I hope the Minister takes what we have to say into consideration. Thank you, sir.